We are live.
There it is.
And we're live. We'll wait till we get some viewers and we'll get started. You're in disguise with this hat.
I know, it's
What's
cold
up?
out.
You're scared to unveil it.
No, it's just I've been doing 65 on the back of a motorcycle.
Yeah. You should have got to bring your guitar.
Well, it's been hard to get on the bike.
I know. That's why. It's okay.
Yeah, this is my winter attire.
Yeah, it's hard to recognize.
Well, I think I've grown a beard since I was here last time.
You have.
I don't think I had a beard last time I was here.
It's been a while.
I think, yeah, I've always had long hair, but the beard thing has been like, I grew one and then I shaved it off and then I'm trying it again.
How old were you when you first played here?
Well, let's see, probably.
Now we took over 15 years ago.
Okay. Well, I would say 10 years ago. I would have been 21, 22, something like that. Yeah, it was a while ago. It was a long while ago. But I guess we're coming back, huh?
Coming back. For you just joining us, this is Scotty Bratcher, the one and only. Scotty Bratcher local.
Fortunately for the world, the one and only.
It's back. May 11th. Tickets went on sale today. VIP and club and general admission all went on sale. Pre-sale tickets are only $5, and we've got a special deal for VIP that includes dinner, the whole works. So it's going to be a great show. And you know, when you were playing here, we didn't have Facebook Live.
No.
I don't even know if we had Facebook.
We were probably phasing out MySpace.
Yeah, MySpace. And I never, it's funny that I never got into MySpace, yet now I'm into all this internet stuff.
Yeah, I did it.
Facebook and all that. I do it all.
When I was in school, it was like the big thing, my junior and senior year of high school.
I didn't know how to use it.
Yeah, then it went away. Matter of fact, my profile picture for like 3 years was right out here where the carousel was.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah.
It's crazy. For those who don't know you, Scotty, I want to start first about your early start in music. How old were you when you got started in music?
I got my first guitar when I was a year old.
Wow.
And
Did you know what to do with it at a year old?
No,
you don't even remember.
Not really.
They just told you got a guitar at a
just
year
pretty
old.
much. Well, my dad played, so that helped. I kind of had him to watch and, kind of got into it. But then, year and a half, 2 years old, I saw Stevie Ray Vaughan for the first time on television, and it really it's so strange to think about now 29 years ago that I knew 29 years ago what I was going to do for the rest of my life, and I've done it.
That's
and
crazy.
I'm still doing it. Broke, but loving it.
Life of the musician. Right?
But yeah, so then
that.
around 5 years old, I guess I was actually learning like parts of songs and kind of getting, used to what playing guitar really was. And then, from the time I was in the third grade on, I kind of started playing in front of people and doing my thing.
Where was your first paid show? Do you remember that?
Actually, I do remember it. It was right here in Ohio at the very first Middletown Blues Festival.
And you were how old?
10.
10 years old.
10
you got a
years
paid gig at 10 years old.
I would take it back. I was 11.
11, okay.
I was 11.
11.
So, yeah.
Do you consider yourself like a, what do they call those, savant in the guitar?
No, I wouldn't say. I mean,
an aficionado?
Yeah, I've just always been a guy with a guitar. That's always been my outlook on things. It's not ever been about how long I've been
doing it.
Acceptable.
Yeah,
that's the thing. I was just talking to somebody today. If I lost this, I don't know really what I would do with the rest of my life because I've been doing it for so long and I don't remember not doing it. So to take music away would be like, I mean, I won't want to wish anything on myself. So I just thought about that before I said it. But if something was to ever happen that I couldn't play music, I really don't know how I would do it.
It's crazy how good you are. And did you always sing, or in the beginning, and I think you weren't doing as much vocals?
Yeah, no, I kind of got thrown into it because I realized that, 11, 12 years old, nobody's really going to come and watch a guy play guitar for 4 hours.
Right.
That was back in the club days when it was 4 45-minute sets, and it was like, who wants to sit through? And I don't even want to sit through it. I was the guy doing it, and I didn't want to sit through it. 4 hours of just guitar playing.
Right.
So when I went in to do my first record, I was 12 when I did my first record. And I kind of got dragged into singing for the same reason nobody wanted to listen to me play guitar in a club for 4 hours. Nobody wanted to listen to a record of just me playing guitar at 12 years old.
Right.
And so I kind of got dragged into singing on that record. And from that point on, it was like it was either do it myself or pay somebody else to do it. And that just wasn't an option. So, yeah, I mean, since I was 12 years old is kind of when I started
That's a
singing.
question I was ready to ask, Christy. What kind of music do you sing? What's your style? I know it's a mix of a couple.
Yeah, it's kind of, I would call it blues based, but there's such a misconception of what blues really is.
Yeah, it's
and
totally
they
different.
think it's an old guy with an acoustic guitar playing, you know, and singing about his dog. You know, like it's, and as funny as
B.B.
that is
King,
to
is
say,
that what they're
yeah.
thinking?
Well, and you know, even B.B. King is so much more than people know about it.
Right.
You know, but I guess to kind of, you know, compress it into more simple terms for people to kind of say, oh, okay, I like that or I don't like that. It's sort of like everything about rock and roll that was blues based. You know, we kind of try our best to sound like the Faces and the Rolling Stones and Stevie Ray Vaughan and the Allman Brothers all kind of got together and started a band, and it's us. So those are our influences. Those are the guys that we
That's
pull
what I was
from.
going to ask
So,
you.
yeah.
So you're answering before I'm asking. That's good.
Oh, that's good.
You're on top of your game. So who was your influence growing up? Like the person that you could say musically influenced you the most?
Number one was Stevie Ray Vaughan. As far as
Yeah, you
the
guys can say.
style of guitar that I was
Right.
playing. Now, I mean, I wouldn't play guitar at all if it wasn't for my dad. So,
Right.
you know,
Yeah.
that's absolutely kind of the number one. There was my dad who played some, but I would say Stevie Ray Vaughan was number one, and it took me years and years and years, probably close to 10 years, to get over the fact that Stevie Ray Vaughan was not the only guitar player in the world. That's all I'd listened to. That's all I wanted to play.
You didn't want to hear nobody else.
I didn't. And then, but then guys like Kenny Wayne Shepherd came along, and I started understanding, like, oh, okay, so these guys have taken what Stevie Ray Vaughan did, and they've expanded on it. And then that, of course, that was like the bridge that gapped the water to the other side of other music. So, yeah, it started with Stevie Ray Vaughan, and then got into the Kenny Wayne Shepherds and the Johnny Langs, and then later on Warren Haynes from Government Mule and the Allman Brothers and the Black Crowes and all these other bands just sort of turned into, if somebody plays guitar, I'm a fan, kind of a thing.
That's
now.
cool. That's cool. Hey guys, if you're just joining us, I am here with Scotty Bratcher.
Lonnie Mack, I have to.
Somebody
to
said
say-
something about Zimmerman too. I don't know. Hello from your cousin. April says hello.
Oh, hey. Lonnie Mack, who is a huge hero to Stevie Ray Vaughan, and I mean, really from anybody from Keith Richards to Ted Nugent.
Right.
I mean, it just spans that. But Lonnie was a really great friend of mine until he passed away a few years ago. And the last year he was, the last full year he was home, I got to spend some time with him at his house. And so another great guitar player. I mean, he's the guy. He had the seventh Flying V guitar that ever existed. So like for me, when I think Flying V, I think Lonnie Mack. Other guys think Randy Rhoads and things like that. But Lonnie he was the first guy out there with the Flying V.
And do you do mainly originals, all your stuff, or do you throw in a cover here and there?
Well, both, because I think even the covers that we do, we kind of try and take them, and I'll never ever say make them better, because we could, the songs that are the greatest songs in history can never be made better. You can't take an AC/DC song and make it better.
Right.
But what we do, and we don't cover any AC/DC, but we always take a song and kind of think, well, what would have happened if we had written this song? So we never play anything like the record. So even if you've heard one of the songs we're doing, it's not the version you've ever heard. But we do a lot of original stuff. I mean, compared to the way it used to be. I mean, when we were here and we were doing the big long shows and we were here all night, we did quite a few covers.
Right.
And I think every band in the world throws in one here or there.
Yeah,
no matter who it is.
Even Jamie Johnson, we were talking about him earlier. He does covers. Aaron Lewis does covers.
Yeah.
No, it adds to the show, so a lot. I seen you play that Flying V.
Yeah,
Robert
yeah. He's got pictures of it. One of Lonnie's Flying V's.
Oh, okay.
I played with Lonnie when I was 12. Right back then,
that's
when it all
crazy.
started, I sat in with Lonnie Mack, and he gave me one of his guitars to play. So.
Oh, that's cool. So we're going to be announcing also a big concert on Thursday night during Get the Gig. So Get the Gig is a cool thing. Have you heard of that yet?
I've not.
So Get the Gig is a paid audition. I pay 4 musicians every Thursday to come in and audition.
Okay.
They get paid $50 to play 5 songs.
Oh, that's awesome.
They play in rotation.
Yeah.
And then the uniqueness is the audience votes with a ticket, and the one who has the most votes gets the gig at JD Legends.
Well, there you
Makes
go.
it simple.
No,
And
that's
gives
awesome.
everybody a chance.
The paid audition thing, I have to hand it to you, man. That's really, really cool. As a musician,
Yeah.
to know that people care about what's being played in their venue.
Yes, and I did that for multiple reasons. Not to people like, you know, it's not any kind of gimmick or anything. It's a legit audition way for me to find musicians, and it tells me who brings people too. But I'm not doing it. I'm finding great talent.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
Well, that's awesome. Well, musicians are so easy. You know, on our side of things, it's so easy to take advantage of a musician because they really want the gig.
Yeah.
And they'll do almost anything for the gig. And so to hear about that, that's awesome.
Yeah, and
that's
we're launched in Lexington, Kentucky. Starts April 17th. We're
Okay.
going to multiple bars across the country.
Good old
Launching
Lexington.
this.
I spent some time down there.
I know. I brought you down there before. So definitely.
I was on the road with a comedian, Bob and Tom comic, named
really?
Tim Wilson.
Yeah, I know Tim Wilson.
And we did 2 weeks, twice a year in Lexington. Comedy off Broadway.
Yeah.
We were down there twice a year for 2
You were
weeks at a
playing?
time. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I
that's
did.
cool.
I did over 300 shows with Tim in a matter of 2
Oh,
years.
no shit.
So we did some
good.
road time.
I'm a big fan of Comedy Off Broadway. I used to
Yeah.
go there all the time. So.
Yeah.
All right, last Get the Gig band winner is awesome. Brian Scott. Can't wait. Yep, Brian Scott was cool.
Right
He was a
on.
guitarist, rocker. All right, I'm going to give away 2 tickets to Aaron Lewis, which tickets go on sale this Wednesday. This is my last giveaway. There is one more giveaway. Text JDL to 25827, which I'll give away tomorrow. So Wednesday, Tracy Lawrence.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I know a couple of his band members. Yeah.
He's had 20, I think, top 10 songs and 8 number 1 songs.
That's unbelievable. It doesn't happen anymore.
No.
That's not the way of the music
It's
business
kind of
anymore.
hard to do that. But yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. You're going to be here May 11th.
May 11th.
Tickets are already on sale. They can go to jdlegends.com. I'm looking forward to it. I've been trying to work a date in for years, and
It's been a
it finally
couple of
worked
years.
out.
Yeah. Well, you know, with me,
travel.
the last
You live in
3
some in
years
Nashville.
I've been in Nashville, and it's been wild. But
Yeah.
there's so many people there.
Yeah.
I mean, we'd have to leave. If we were playing on Friday, we'd have to leave on Wednesday to get through the traffic.
Oh yeah, I heard it's getting amazing. Yeah.
But yeah, it's been cool. I mean, I go back a week from today, Monday.
Awesome.
But I want to do, and since we're on here, talk
Okay.
to these folks.
Yeah, let's talk to these folks.
I want to break a record. The most people we've ever had here. For us. Now I can't break out like a guy like
All
Aaron
right.
Lewis. I can't break his
Do you remember what your record was?
No, we weren't going to tell them that. We're going to tell them it's like 600 or 700 people,
Okay.
so they could. So 800 was something. No, but I just want to. You know, that's kind of been my goal through my whole career is to just stack
All right,
on
let's
top
do
of
it.
what we've built
Let's
up.
do it.
So I will
do it.
challenge the folks watching.
Get your tickets.
Yeah, get the tickets.
All right, I'm going to give away some tickets to your show anyway.
Cool.
Yeah. Let's ask a trivia question, and the first person that answers it will get 4 tickets to see Scotty Bratcher. The first person that tells us who's Scotty's number one musical influence growing up, ever since he was 2 years old, and you will get 4 tickets. You'll break the record, Robert Benson says.
See, I was going to ask something like impossible to answer.
No, it has to be very simple. Gotta keep strolling, whoever answers that. Robert Benson's, I do a cooking show with Robert Benson, Cooking with Benny.
Okay.
Stevie Ray Vaughan, you are right. And it's Cheryl Schaefer. Cheryl, email me, owner@jdlegends.com, and I will get you 2 tickets. Angie, I'm going to give you 2 tickets also. And Mark Whitaker. Both of you get 2 tickets since y'all asked me. Lenny Zepp, you're not getting nothing. I'm sorry, Lenny. Just because I know
everybody's answered the question now.
The first 3 I said. I can only give so many. Yeah. So, and then let's give away 2 Tracy Lawrence tickets. Yeah, we'll do a trivia question for that. Name one song from Tracy Lawrence that was a top 10 hit. Should be easy. You get 2 tickets to Aaron Lewis, Tracy Lawrence. People are still saying to Stevie Ray Vaughan.
See, I would have just lost tickets to that show.
Yeah.
I
The
couldn't-
first person.
I don't know a whole lot about country music.
Texas Tornado is, yes, Angie Wells. You are good. Email me, owner@jdlegends.com, and we'll get you 2 tickets to Tracy Lawrence. Guys, tomorrow is trivia night with Scott Hall, 7 o'clock. Wednesday's a specialty trivia night. It's classic TV series. I think we still have 3 tables available. There's going to be 27 tables, and we've already booked 23 tables for that show. You can go to jdlegends.com and reserve that table. It's free, or you can do a paid table for $5 and get $10 gift certificate. And then this weekend we've got a lot going on. I'm going to post it. I don't want to talk too much. But thanks for watching. Anything else you want to add? No, it's your social media stuff. Let's share that information.
Oh yeah, well we're constantly adding dates, and one of the things I did want to do this year is come back home as often as possible without burning it out. So that's one of the reasons why we made it back here, because it's been a while.
It's been a while.
But it's
Aaron
always
Lewis
been
song.
fun here.
Yeah.
And yeah, did I win 2 tickets to Aaron Lewis? Because I said
Yeah, you
that?
did. You did. Well, he gets VIP this year for Aaron Lewis, meet and greet, everything. Aaron is not coming back. He's not this year.
But no, one of the things I wanted to do this year is because we traveled a lot last year, and we didn't get to come home quite as much as I've always loved to. So this is one of those shows that when it came to the beginning of the year, even before you contacted us, at the beginning of the year, this was one of the places I wanted to come back to this year. Because it's been a while since we've been here.
Aaron Lewis is not coming back. Everybody thinks Aaron Lewis is coming back.
Well, I
It's
just
Tracy
said it
Lawrence.
again. I just said it
It's
again.
Tracy Lawrence. Aaron Lewis is not going to be here this year,
I'm
unfortunately.
trying to think how to
He missed a
reword
year.
that statement so people don't think Aaron Lewis.
Yeah.
We
talked
haven't
about
been
it too
here
much.
in quite some time. There it is.
You.
But no, this was one of the shows I wanted to do this year, so I made sure it happened. And then right after we had that conversation, I think you
We were
contacted
sitting at
me
a
as
bar,
well.
yeah.
And so we're here. So May 11th,
May 11th.
we're going to be
Yeah.
here.
Maybe one day I want you to do something. I want you to take over my page and play 4 or 5 songs for people from your house.
Probably do that. Give me time to
your
learn
house.
4 or 5 songs so I can.
You still using backtracks?
No, that's one thing I have sworn to never do. They finally got me to use in-ear monitors. Everybody was telling me, you got to use these.
No,
You gotta
Brett
use-"
Michaels not coming back this year
But
either.
I saw him here right after we played
Brett?
with him. Yeah, right after we played with him in Pittsburgh.
Oh, that's cool.
But I
Yeah.
can't
He
think.
played last year. He's fun.
Okay.
All right. Well, thanks guys for watching. We're tuning out. Follow Scotty at Scotty
Oh
Bratcher.
yeah, we were talking about that,
social
weren't we?
media.
I'm sorry. I
thought we answered it.
yeah, no, we didn't. I
Sure.
didn't.
Is
I
it
got
Scotty
I had
Bratcher Band or
a lot
Scotty
of,
Bratcher?
A lot of coffee today, and I'm kind of
Right.
I'm over
You're all
here
over.
somewhere. So ScottyBratcher.com. That's where I was going. We're adding a lot of dates this
Okay.
year.
And then on Facebook.
So yeah, we've got the Scotty Bratcher Band Jam Fam, which is a fan group for the band, and then we've got my band page, which is just under my name, Scotty Bratcher, and yeah, look us up. Where the fan page is really growing, and it's a lot of people, like especially here, because we started out here in Ohio, so we've got a lot of fans here, and they like to talk to each other, find out who's going to be at this show and what's going on. Is there sometimes a pre-party before the show, somewhere? So the fan page is a great place to get that stuff, and then the band page gets all the pictures out on the road and
Double Wheeled with Eric
tour dates are
Gelati.
there. What's that?
The one we booked Eric Gelati.
Oh yeah, Eric's great.
Who's he?
The
heard
Dayton
the
guitar
name.
player, Dayton guitar player.
Okay, I might reach out to
really
him.
good, very big bluesy guitar player.
Is he
Fender
play by
Strat
himself,
guy.
or is he
No, he's got a band. It's so funny because his bass player Gary Gates was actually in Greg Clark from Middletown. Greg Clark and the Royal Blues. It was the first band I ever played on stage with, and that was that Middletown Blues Festival. So Greg's old bass player Gary is now with Eric. So it's this music community
I've got
here.
a good band too that I'm going to try to put also on. So we might put both. Have 2 openers for you maybe.
Okay.
Make it a day, and hopefully we can make it a big stage show.
I'm all
You
about
guys
it.
support it.
Get
All right.
get
Thanks, guys, for watching, and tune in. Tomorrow I'll be doing a show, and Thursday announcing a big concert, and then a lot happening. So watch us on Facebook Live, subscribe, tell all your friends. Tuning out. Thanks, guys, for watching. Bye-bye.